Ladies and gentlemen, and respected dignitaries on the stage, it gives me immense pleasure to present about my company, Venkateswara Steels and Springs, in this respected gathering. Thank you. So, Venkateswara Steels and Springs was started in 1993 with just 25 employees, and it is an honor that one of the founding members is present currently with us in this gathering. The company has grown from 25 employees to 420 plus employees currently, spread across 3 locations, 2 in Coimbatore and 1 in Chennai. These are some of the products which we are manufacturing. We manufacture parts right from 0.18 mm of wire dia springs up to 7.5 mm of wire dia springs, ranging from tension, torsion, and compression springs. We also manufacture circlips and wire forms. Along with that, we are also diversified into pressed parts. This is our vision and mission. We aim to be the globally recognized manufacturer of springs, press parts, and fabricated parts as well in our journey to growth. Now, I would like to discuss about the best practices what we have in Venkateswara. Before that, I would like to discuss about some of the challenges what we had and how the best practices helped us to improve on these challenges within our factory. So the first challenge which I would like to discuss here is the skill development of our employees in all levels. The next challenge would be the inventory levels of RM and work in progress goods. The third one would be the batch production of products and the accumulation of stocks at each level within our factory. And the last one would be the APQP timing plan, which we had been doing manually for each and every new development, how we had overcome that challenge using our different approach currently. So the first challenge of enhancing the skill level of our employees was tackled using the dojo center, which we implemented in our factory 2 years back, where we give comprehensive training to our employees on all the levels of dojo. Majorly, we focus on 5 levels of dojo on quality, safety, 5S, production and maintenance. And this has helped us to significantly upskill our employees right from when they enter the factory to ensuring that all levels of skill is given to them to produce that particular part safely with quality. So this is the result of the dojo center, which I would like to share to you. The skill level before dojo center was pretty predominantly more focused on individual trainings on the shop floor, and our technicians, the supervisors had to go near the employees each and every time to train them on the job. But once the dojo center was established, you could see that the level 1 employees were majorly benefited from our dojo center because we give them the training as soon as they enter the factory. You can see that 34% of the level 1 employees have been upgraded to level 2 immediately after their dojo training, which is a huge development within our factory. And all other level 3 and level 4 employees were similarly upgraded as soon as we gave them on-the-job training along with the dojo center training. Once the dojo training is completed, a set of evaluation is conducted for all the employees and their skill level is evaluated, a skill matrix is developed, and they are retrained if needed for them to be upskilled. Next, I would like to talk about the digitized APQP system, which we have developed in-house within Venkateswara Steels and Springs. We have our own developers who develop coding and software where we can digitally follow and track the entire APQP system, where it has reduced the timing of development of new projects within our factory drastically. You can see that these are some of the benefits which we have got from this digitized APQP system. It has majorly helped us to store and retrieve the data immediately for each and every new projects which we develop, and it also eliminates the dependency on manual intervention. Finally, what we did was the lead time for development reduced significantly, and it helped us achieve the customer milestones in a very, very fast manner. The result of this, I can share it to you in the last few slides, because there are certain departments which are involved in this. So after discussing them, I'll share what the end result of this digitized APQ. So the third challenge was the batch production, which I have already shared. These are some of the challenges which we had when we were producing in batch. Now we have moved towards the cell concept or lean manufacturing, where we have reduced a lot of cycle time within our products. These are some of the challenges. As you can see here, we had lots of stocking points within the factory. Our FIFO was not followed in an efficient manner, and we had the mix-up of similar parts within our factory, and we had mismatch of inventory at certain points of stocking areas, high risk of traceability deviation, and finally decrease in productivity. All these led to less efficiency of machine utilization. But after cell concept, here, this is one small example of how many operations are performed within the factory for one tension spring. And this many operations were changed into cell concept, and we were able to receive a lot of benefits because of that. A small video will be played to show to you on how the before and after was changed. This is four employees performing individual tasks within the factory for one single spring. In the next slide, you can see how we have improved that process. This is one single employee performing all three operations using a simple automation and innovation within our factory done by our very own team. And all these toolings are attached with Poke systems, where without keeping a part in each tool, the other operation cannot be performed. So end of the day, we ensure that the product's quality is also inbuilt in the process, rather than making sure we depend on the final inspection systems. So this is the major benefit which we can share to you. As you saw in the previous slide, these are the three operations which were performed in that video: the upbend 1, upbend 2, and Z-bend. And the blue one is before and the orange one is after, the time taken to perform each operation. So as you can see, the time has drastically been reduced in all three operations, and we saved around 10.5 seconds per part in cycle time. And that is roughly around 15.6% reduction in cycle time for each part. And I would like to also add that we have done 30 cells within our factory, and we are reaping the benefits of them over the past 1 year. So the major benefit of this particular concept was that we were able to free the capacity of our existing machines to add more business without investing any capital. And secondly, we made the process operator friendly, where they are not struggling to do that process manually. The process is made more safe, more quality inbuilt, and more POKs are added within the process, and also ensures that operator doesn't strain to do that particular process. And finally, the operation efficiency is highly increased because of this cell concept introduction. The next one will be the Kanban system, which, as I told you, we had a lot of RM inventory and work in progress stock within the factory because of batch productions. So once we succeeded in implementing the cell concept within the factory, we implemented internal Kanban system for our factory. And usually we used to get this Kanban from our end customer, and we were using that only for the finished goods within our factory. But what we did was, we took their guidance and we took that idea and we implemented it within the shop floor for all the goods within the shop floor. And for each cell, a Kanban system was implemented, and 3 categories were given. One is red category, where the part is critical to supply. The yellow category is part must be taken immediately for production. And the third one is green, where we have enough sufficient stock in the FG goods for dispatch to the end customer. And this has resulted in significant results for us in reducing the work in progress stock and RM inventory planning, and also ensured that we adhere to the delivery commitment to our end customer. In the next slide, you can see these are some of the benefits what we have got. And the major benefit was our RM inventory level in the past 7 months has decreased from 125 tons to 85 tons in our work in progress RM inventory. So this has freed up much needed capital for us to deploy in other important functionality areas. And the next important benefit what we got was our work in progress stock was 75% eliminated within the shop floor, because we entered into cell concept and it stopped us from holding those batch production stock within the factory. So that 75% made us to remove a store within our shop floor, and there we are adding a new machine for a new customer. And finally, the most important one is we are meeting our customer delivery rating improved from 90% to 98% because of this Kanban system. This is the most important thing which I wanted to share today. This is the manufacturing systems engineering team which we have newly introduced last year within our company. As you saw, there were 4 improvements and 4 good practices which we followed within our factory. To ensure that best practices are followed within the factory in a systemic way, this MSE team is working day and night within the factory to ensure all the processes and systems are standardized, so that it is always and almost right from the start to the end of the life cycle of the product, the process is adhered as per the control plan what is given by the manufacturing systems engineering team. And most importantly, the ownership what this team has taken is very, very important, because we have divided 10 to 12 machines to each group within our factory. And the company is divided into different groups, and each group has their own MSE teams which we have divided. And this team has complete expertise on that particular product which we are manufacturing. So if the production line is suffering because of any stoppages or any other external issues, this team immediately steps in and ensures that the problem is immediately solved and the line is run through without any issues. And that must be run. They also ensure that the process of running that line is standardized and there is no further issues with that line. So this is the growth and milestones of Venkateswara Steels and Springs. We are IATF certified and MSIL Green certified. We are adding new customers each year, and we are currently at 65 crores of turnover, and we are aiming to achieve 100 crores of turnover by 2026. And the end result of all these good practices and the MSE team is one small example which I wanted to share, is that in the last 3 months, we have developed close to 62 parts to our customers. And as I shared with you on the APQP digitization, that also helped us immensely to ensure that the lead time, at such a short lead time, we developed 62 parts, and we have already commenced the process of supplying in bulk production to our end customers. And we also ensured that there is no line stoppages because of this new part development. The last is about our customers. These are some of the customers. Our major customers are Brakes India, Bosch, SEG Automotive, and we are also adding Hyosung this year, and I am proud to say that we are adding Indian Air Force to us this year as our customer. These are some of the OE customers to whom our products are assembled and sent to. We are supplying to almost all the major OEMs within India. These are some of the customer appreciations what we have got over the years. And a small video as a customer voice to us. Here is Mr. Sriram Vijay, the Managing Director of Brakes India Private Limited.
Venkateswara Steels and Springs is one of the most trusted companies in the supplier base of Brakes India. We have been We've been privileged to have the association with Venkateswara Steels and Springs since the inception of the company in 1993, and well before that with Mr. Sadagopan in his former avatars. When the company started, it was actually very heartening for me to see the first pictures during the start of VSS, where there's a small group of people outside a rented shed. That was a full company picture. It started with a few parts supplied in 1993 to Brakes India Schollinger. Today, VSS caters to 16 Brakes India units across 5 different sites. You supply almost 3 million parts, 30 lakh parts every month. Beyond that, VSS is a household name in Brakes India. Whenever anybody mentions Venkateswara Steels and Springs, it's always one of high regard. We always honor the name in terms of having high quality, high delivery performance. And whenever we talk now, the common term in the industry is supplier partner. And when you think of Venkateswara Steels and Springs, both supplier and partner apply equally to our relationship together. Thank you for that. This, I think, will continue to grow. And every time we go into new part families or we go to new locations, we have to take trusted suppliers with us. And whenever we do this, the offer is always open to VSS in case there is any expansion outside of the Tamil Nadu geography. We've been open with the management team of VSS to say, we will support you in any location you go to, and we would love to partner with you in any location, whether it is Chennai, Coimbatore, or any other region of India. We will work with you to make sure we can grow our business with you.
So all these motivated for us to apply to this prestigious VK medal, NIQR VK medal, and we have done our best to get this award, and we hope this will, and it will definitely motivate us in the future to grow and strive hard in quality requirements. Thank you, sir. Thank you, NIQR, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.